Hello friends and welcome back. Welcome back to another interesting ride. Today we are doing Malhargad. Malhargad is one of the youngest forts built by Marathas. This is one of the last fort built by Marathas. So currently we are on the beautiful Dive Ghat, ascending the ghat. We just started ascending the ghat. It's a small ghat though, should not take more than 15-20 minutes. If you've heard about the Palki processions in Pune, I'm sure you must have seen the beautiful pictures of this ghat where uh, this ghat is filled with thousands of people proceeding towards Pandharpur. Every year there is this Palki procession which starts from Pune and they go to Pandharpur. So from Hadapsar they split into two. One is the Tukaram Maharaj's Palki and other is Sant Jnaneshwar Maharaj's Palki. So Sant Jnaneshwar Maharaj's Palki proceeds through this particular ghat and it's a very beautiful scene. So Malhargad is a fort, as I said. It's the last fort built by Marathas. This particular fort is a mountain fort and it is around 30-35 kilometers away from Pune city, around maybe like 25 kilometers from Hadapsar. We just have to cross this ghat. As soon as we cross this ghat, we'll have to take a left turn and I think it's around 5-6 kilometers inside from the highway, from this road. This happens to be the Pune Saswad or Pune Baramati highway. Should I not? Let me just do it. So finally we are here. It is not even 7:30 in the morning and we have already reached. So it's a close by destination around 20 kilometers from Hadapsar. This is one of the burus or bastions that I am standing on. Where we came in is this Chor Darwaza. This actually is a road through one of these bastions or burums. Oh well, not too deep though. So in and around this fort there are many other such wells. Some of them are still in use, so the farmers around use the water from these wells to irrigate their farms. We have this tatabandi or compound wall across this fort. If you see, the wall has collapsed at some points, but otherwise it's pretty intact. Historical importance of this place. This particular fort is the last fort built by the Maratha Empire. So this fort was built in the year 1760 to 1765 somewhere, and fort was built by Bhivrao Panse and Krishnaji Panse. Bhivrao Panse was chief of artillery in the Peshwa regime. He was working with the elder Madharao Peshpe. And the strategic importance, coming to the strategic importance of this place, so this fort or this location where this fort is very important, because if you see, the intention of this fort was to keep an eye on Dive Ghat. Dive Ghat is the road from which we came from Hadapsar to this fort, and ahead it connects to Saswad and Baramati. So that was primary intention. Apart from that, it is said that from this place or from this location you can actually see Purandar Fort, Jejuri, Sinhagad, as well as Bhuleshwar. So I guess somewhere on that side is Bhuleshwar. So this is the side towards Saswad, another Buruns or bastion. If you see, water reservoir with steps built in it. So the story goes like, when this fort was being built or was being constructed, blood oozed out from the ground. So that was considered as the displeasure of Khandoba or the Malhari, which is the temple of Malhari is in the Jejuri. If you have not seen the video yet, please go and see that video. I uploaded that video a week ago or so. So they promised to Khandoba that once this fort is completed, they will construct a temple of Khandoba here on this fort, and they'll also name this fort by his name. So that's why this particular fort is called Malhargad. So if you guys see these two walls, one is this outer wall and this is the inner wall, and there are two temples inside. One is of Khandoba and the other one is of Lord Mahadeva, Shankar. So the reason behind these two walls is there is actually a fort within a fort. So this inside wall is the Bale Killa, as you must have heard. So Bale Killa is nothing but a fort within a fort, an additional layer of security. So obviously this is the wall of the main fort, and this is the safety wall or the security wall, Buruns of the Bale Killa. So not much is left. It's pretty much in the ruined condition, but still we can see the remains on that particular corner of the Bali Killa. We have some remains of the house or construction or something which can be assumed to be as a living area of people. So we have like walls. Uh, so as I said, the main entrance of the Bali Killa is not visible outright. You know, whenever you climb up, the first thing that you see is the Tatrakshak wall, the security compound wall. You actually have to take a long roundabout to find exactly where this particular door is. So it's kind of a hidden, especially facing to the valley. And this is obviously for the security reasons. You know, fortunately, Maharashtra is a land or a region where most of the different types of fort are available. This particular fort is mountain fort, uh, and I guess Maharashtra would be one of the regions which has most number of forts which are built here. We have forts in various countries, we have forts in various states of India also, but number of forts and the different types and variety of forts that you can find in Maharashtra is simply unmatched. You know, we have forts in water, Jaladurga, we have Bhuikot forts, we have these Dongar killes or the mountain forts. We have like mixed category forts which are surrounded by water from one side, surrounded by land from one side. People see, we have forts built by Portuguese, we have forts built by Britishers, we have forts built by Mughals, we have forts built by Marathas, obviously. Murud Janjira, the fort like Murud Janjira, it's built by Africans. You know, that much is the variety that you can find of forts. This happens to be the last fort built by Marathas. The rich heritage of building forts, having them strategically located, ends here at this particular fort. So that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed. So with that, thank you so much for being with me. See you in next video.